All right. Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbergen, broadcasting to you live from Ravenscar, my suburban oasis. Oh, my. Hey, it is Thursday. It is the day. Today is when I do the first Talk Shop Live Medicine Plant Co. event. So, hopefully you'll be tuning into that. Let me just put up a link here. This is where you can get more of me. All right. Hey, Andrea, Katie, good morning. Helen, there it is. There it is. All right. Get your Helen hug. Helen hug. Helen hug. Get your Helen hug. Helen hug. Love the morning hugs from Helen. Hey, Chris, good morning. Whoa, Melanie. All right, good morning. Got stopped by a snowstorm in Missouri. But see, that always surprises me because to me, Missouri is in the South and shouldn't have snow, but here we are. Eek. I wonder if that's probably the storm that's supposed to be bringing rain and all that crap this weekend, which could be problematic for the pig hunt I got planned. Hey, Kiri, good morning. Kimberlyn, hello. How you all doing? Coffee. Grog coffee. But yeah, I don't know why. I'm nervous about tonight. I shouldn't be. There's nothing new that I'm doing, but I am. Hey, Eula. Hello. Chelsea, good morning. How are you all doing? It's getting humid out here. Oh, we got a Robin. Hello, Robin. Yeah, you stay over there. This is Chirpy's yard. Diana, hey, tribals. Oh, Melissa, good morning, tribe. Third time using the Instapot, going with chicken gizzards. They're meat. So, cooked right, they're fine. But my dad loves chicken gizzards. So, if there's chicken gizzards, it's like chicken gizzards. He's really excited about chicken gizzards. Cool. Oh man, Melanie, I'm supposed to be in Laredo tomorrow. Not happening. I can imagine that. So this is different snow than what you posted a few days ago, right? In the parking lot with the little thing pushing the snow side. All right, Chris, would this be a good time to dig up a native plum? Yes, it is. Grab it now like it's dormant. Your window is dropping quickly, actually. So the sooner you can get it moved, the better. Hey, Nina, good morning. Yeah, the mohawk is pointed. Yeah, I put a little extra time into it. And by extra time, I mean I squeezed the goo bottle a little too hard and had a lot more goo come out. And it's like, well, can't waste it. Hey, Charles R., good morning. Oh, okay, Melanie, yeah, this is a whole new snowstorm. This is one in Wisconsin. I remember when snow was a thing of the past. Oh, well, but now I'm here in Texas. Melanie, my mom loved turkey and chicken gizzards. They are okay. I'm there with you, Melanie. Maybe it's just that generation thing or something. I don't know. Hey, Tim, good morning. Cool. Yesterday, I dug up a horal plant of kalachi and mailed it. Sweet. Boy, the birds are very noisy this morning. No, those aren't for you. Those are for Chirpy or crows. I'm willing to feed the crows because I want to become accepted by a murder of crows. So far, I haven't had much luck with that. Don't know why. Coffee. Just warming the insides. It's not bad out. Like I said, it's a little humid. It's very cloudy. I have a bad feeling about the weather coming up. Well, so be it. But then, I was looking at the weather for Big Bend while I'm going to be up there, and it's supposed to be below freezing every night. So when you have to carry everything on your back and deal with really cold weather, it becomes a bit of a slog. So we will see what happens there. Andrea made wild green soup last night. Cleavers, betony, dandelion, chickweed. Unfortunately, my family refuses to allow me to bring salads or anything with greens to family get-togethers. That's why you have to puree it, mix it in with tomato sauce, and hide it in like lasagna and stuff of that nature. Get it? Nature. Anyway. Hey, Charles. Good morning. All right, Diana. Okay, I admit I had to look up kalachi means. Does this mean I shouldn't give it extra fertilizer? Probably not. If you so kalachi, it's a type of basically chunks of limestone with a little bit of dirt in between the chunks of limestone, and it's generally a pretty poor soil, but yet things grow in it. Oh man, Cinnamon, good morning, tribe. I'm off to do a metabolic test. Have to mouth breathe for 10 minutes. Are you going to be like on a bicycle and stuff too when they do that? All right, Melanie, going to wait for an hour and see if it lets up. Well, be careful. I'm through Missouri. Doc Popsicle. Yeah, I'm going to be a frozen burrito is what I'm going to be. I did splurge. I got some Amazon money and I splurged on an ultralight, supposedly warm sleeping bag. It's not ultralight. It's still like 4 pounds, which gets heavy, but it compresses down into about the size of a basketball. So it fits inside my backpack. We'll see. So I got that, and I got a bivy sack to go around it, and then I got a little tarp shelter to go over me, and do the boiling water in Lexan stuck down in the foot area of my sleeping bag to keep my feetsies warm, and hopefully I'll survive the nights. If not, Mrs. Weather will let you know. Diana, yep, I'd eat that yummy salad, especially if you sprinkled it with some apple cider vinegar infused with cedar. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I don't get why you guys in East Texas can't grow horehounds. Stuff grows in the horrible dirt here. I've tried multiple times in my yard, and I think it's just too rich. I think you know what? Nah, this is my thing here. This is too rich. I'm gonna get fat. I'm not gonna do this. I don't know. Okay, fowl organ meats are my red meat, so I'm pretty excited to see how the Instapot tenders them up before I fry them. Oh, that'll be a good idea. Keep us posted. Report back tomorrow, Melissa. Inquiring minds want to know. All right, good. Ulaf, husband is finally on the mend. That is good news. That is good news. So let's just keep it going that way. Hey, Kimberlyn, how are you today? James, how's the nose this morning, James, and the lungs? Okay, James, I'm a little worried that you're sick because I don't want to get sick for my Big Ben trip. So you and I, we might end up taking separate vehicles out for the pig hunt. Just letting you know here. Okay. Kalichi. Gesundheit. All right, Kerry. I'm in Freestone County and grow horehound, but it's not extreme in East Texas. Yeah, it's not like in the hill country. No, you just get huge beds of it. Resting rate. No caffeine and have to do Zen before the test. Interesting. Hopefully everything's okay, Cinnamon. Hey, Jackie. Good morning. How are things out in East Texas there? Yeah, survived the night. I missed. Where are you going? Yeah, so I got a backpacking trip in Big Bend Ranch State Park. Not next week, but the week after. So, yeah. And the weather, the long range. Currently, the long range weather has the nighttime lows down under 30. So, we'll see. Yeah, you need to save your pennies and get some Cuban fabric. That's what I would love, a backpack made from that. But trying to find one that fits a guy my size has been problematic because you need them to fit really well. And unfortunately, I haven't found any that fit me. So I do have a Mountainsmith bag that's been on all sorts of adventures with me, but the thing weighs a frickin' ton on its own. and it has really old water bottle pockets on the side that don't fit the. Just to say how old this backpack is, the water bottle packets are designed for military canteen style, the kind of the that shaped, rather than like a Lexan bottle or anything like that. But I've been trying to save up my pennies for a new backpack, a better, lighter, more modern designed one. But every time I save up pennies, like the car needs tires or a drive shaft or crap like that. So refrigerator. Oh well. Oh man, Kimberly, I was wondering, back to baby foods. Ugh, I was pushing too hard and made myself sick yesterday. I'm sorry. So think of it as you are RoboCap. That's it. You are the Robo Battle Chief, War Chief, and your organic parts still need a puree of nutrition, but your mechanical parts are just there to kick ass. You got to frame it right. Chris, I find that things that aren't easy to grow in East Texas tend to pop up in disturbed construction areas. It's probably the mounded rubble that is pretty scant in organic matter. Yep, exactly. So there's that. Definitely, the disturbed areas are going to be nutrient poor because every time it rains, it's going to leach stuff out. And like you said, the organic matter is going to be low. So maybe I just need to plant the whorehound in a pile of gravel. Yep, we got a pig hunt this Saturday night. And then the following weekend, heading off to Big Bend Ranch State Park. Busy man, busy man. Okay, can you grow whorehound in a pot? I would think so. I mean, it's a mint. In the end, it's a mint. You would think that it would, grow wherever you want. It doesn't, but you would think it would. Ooh, here's a good question. Diane is asking, does anyone recommend a good grinder for flaxseed? Let's see. Isn't Kalalachi this chick from Game of Thrones? Don't know. Never watched it. Advice, Kimberlin from Cinnamon. Stay on the period as long as you can. Yeah, Big Bend Ranch State Park. So not Big Bend National Park, Big Bend Ranch State Park, which is just as big and even more secluded. It's awesome out there. And quite frankly, I think it's prettier too. All right, the whorehound was growing in the Kalachi dump next to the water pipe to prevent water freezing in the pipe. Wow. Okay. I'm very curious. Hey Bonnie, good morning. All right, James. Yep, I've been monitoring it, taking a load of immune pills. Aha, I'm not sure where it came from. Keeping up hydration and taking immune pill and Ricola lozenges for the whorehound. Also ate some unfortunately spicy Thai food last night that seemed to help my cough. That sounds good. Oh, I need to give you the Korean salted kumquats. Hold on a second. Okay, let me see if I can do this. So those little orange fruit over there, are kumquats. And there's a traditional Korean medicine where you take the kumquats, pack them in salt, let them sit for a year. So these kumquats here are actually from last year, and they've been sitting in salt all this year. And then when you have a cold coming on, or congestion, or sore throat, or really any of that sort of stuff, you take like 2 of the kumquats, rinse off the salt on the outside, chop them up, throw them in hot water. Remember, do not boil. Boiling destroys the vitamin C. You got to have it hot, but not over 184 degrees Fahrenheit. So under 184 degrees Fahrenheit, let the kumquat soak in there for like 15 to 30 minutes. Throw in some honey and drink it down, and it does amazingly well for treating head colds. So, yeah. Need to get that to you. All right, obviously I'll leave it in the dirt it came in. Then should I just add plain native dirt to it and keep it inside maybe? I would say so, Diana, with the horehound. Or just some topsoil. They have like potting soil and garden soil, and then just soil, cheap, sandy soil to fill in the holes. Do that, the cheap sandy soil to fill in the holes, the topsoil type stuff. Yep, get you to the REI where they can fit you with a nice backpack. It's yeah, and that's definitely where I'd go. I just don't have the money. All right, Melissa, we'll report back on gizzards. Also, the backpack outdoor gear sponsor. I've tried to get outdoor gear sponsors interested in me, and none of them are, because you don't normally carry a big backpack with you when you're foraging and so forth, and so it just hasn't worked well. They just don't see my people as their people. Kind of sucks. Oh, Bonnie, good. The doctor says the knee is doing great, and for me not to panic. It's about 5 degrees from where it is straight, and time will take care of that. Thank you, Tribe, for the prayers and good vibes. Most definitely. And don't forget, everyone, we need to keep Tracy's dad in our prayers, too, because he fell yesterday and broke his hip just below where they put the replacement hip. So he's not doing so good. Jonathan. Bob Morton made a mistake. Now it's time to erase that mistake. Original RoboCop. Hey, Mom and Dad are here. Hey, Mom. Hey, oh my. All right. Good morning, Tribe. It's negative 31 wind chill. Meanwhile, so that's Minnesota. Negative 31 wind chill. You know what? And I don't even need the shoes on. I'm just going to take the shoes off. So we get the shoes off. Bare feet. Negative 31. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, Mom. That's no. Not doing it. Not doing it. Keep that in mind. Okay, Diana. Kimberly is saying a coffee grinder. Just a simple coffee grinder works great for flax. And the one thing you got to remember is the flax are kind of oily, and so you need to clean it out pretty well afterwards so the oil doesn't turn rancid and impart bad flavors to the flaxseed. Hey, Laura. Good morning. And Canadians are in the house. And Kelsey, hello. How are you today? All right, Andrea, I've grown horehound in a pot next to the chicken run on the side of the driveway. Okay, so the in a pot outside. Cool. Kumquat May. Kumquat April. All right. I think the chickens are spreading the horehound. I got plants popping up all over the place. Don't you mean pooping up all over the place? And we drink. Bonnie, I'm overwhelmed with this training. It was up until 1 a.m. a couple of nights, but I think I've caught up. Oofta. Well, you're working on it, though. Okay. Horehound can be a nuisance in Central Texas. My dear farmer friend says it's all over and he can't get rid of it. He's even tried poisoning it. Although I hate poisoning anyways, at least he brought some to me and asked me what it was. Is that one native to Central Texas? I cannot remember. No, the horehound, it's a Mediterranean plant, if I remember correctly. It's non-native, but it really likes it here. And it's actually spread all across North America. Ewell Gibbons goes into great poetic detail about it in his book, The Stalking the Healthy Herbs, and finding it up, I think, even in like Minnesota and so forth. But I know okay. Now, mom, maybe you can correct me, but I have memories, Mom, of you saying how horehound grew on your grandpa's farm, my grandpa, your dad's farm, and grandma using it to make tea to help with colds and stuff. But I don't know if that's a true memory or not anymore. The guy at the post office says, "Stop giving me strange looks when I tell him what's in the box I'm sending." And tell him, it's some uranium ore samples. Hey, Sharon. Good morning. Yay, Bonnie. All right. James, it was that small Thai cafe on Cypresswood. The highest spice level was 4, or Thai spicy. I had to stop every 2 bites. I asked for a level 3, but I think they made it level 4. It was the most delicious pain I've ever felt. Also, I love kumquats, and I have a 3-day ruck. If you want to look at it and see if it will work for you. Oh, a 3-day ruck. Nah, I'm going to stick, because I already got my bag loaded and everything, and I know my bag, and I know how to adjust it. I don't want to do something as major as this with a brand new backpack without some shakedown cruises. So, but thank you. I was actually going back and forth between. I also have an old military Alice pack, which is good for short distances, but not good for long distances. Ooh, Melissa, super happy with my experiences using the brain pill. Get ye to Amazon and leave a review. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Oh, cool. Jackie, on another note, my Central Texas aggravated berry bushes are still alive, and I still have them in buckets. Okay. Yep, Kimberlyn. -31. Exactly. Now, it's a wind chill, so it's not the actual temperature, but it doesn't matter to exposed flesh. Once again, that's why it's foraging Texas and not foraging Minnesota. Melanie, it's 20 degrees F here. No idea the wind chill, but it's windy, so it's probably low. Yeah, Bonnie, most appreciated. She was in a funk yesterday. So was her dad, I'm sure. When are mom and dad weather moving south? I don't think they ever will. I've tried for years. But as dad put it, there's no ice fishing in Texas. And it's like, that's a feature, not a bug. Did you notice how he actually froze when he read that news from mom and dad? I know. It just memories, terrible memories coming flooding back. Love you, mom. Love you, dad. Not going up there at all. Hey, Derek. Good morning. Mm-hmm. Yep, foraging Minnesota would be a sparse menu this time of year. It'd basically be the pine tree bark, black walnuts, and cattails. And plus, and pine needles. So, you got calories and vitamin C, but it's kind of a limited diet. Let's see, we were exploring and picking Fillory a couple of days ago, and Mr. Knox found a brand new Vans backpack full of skateboard accessories, water bottles, and high-quality hammer. He also found $2 and an old piece of machinery in other areas that day. That's wild. Man, someone's probably missing the backpack. Ooh, Melissa, I transplanted my Meyer lemons yesterday and found one of them was 2, and now I have 3 pots of lemon trees. That's awesome. James, no ice fishing in Texas. Are you kidding? We just put in our coolers as we fish for game species 24/7. Yeah, not the same, according to Dad. There's something he likes about sitting on the ice, fishing through a hole, waiting for a fish to go, what the hell is that? Yeah, need to check that out. Hey, Henry. Good morning. How are you today? Yeah, so Henry, we're going to take the old Tacoma, I guess it's technically old, out to Big Bend. I think it still has enough get up and go to go out there. Hey, I got a question for you, Henry, because you got a Tacoma too. And I've even taken mine to the dealer and they said that was normal. But the brakes, on my 2006 Tacoma are just really soft, really spongy. And I've taken it to a brake place. I've got the brakes redone. I've taken it to the Fred Haas Toyota, and they said, nope, that's the way it's supposed to be. And it just seems really, really soft. And it's been that way for a decade, more than a decade, probably as long as I've had it. But it just kind of worries me. And even though everyone that the professional brake people and Tacoma people are saying, nope, that's what it's like. It's like, anyway, just wondering what yours are like. Yep, Jonathan, up north is just months of snow and ice, cold and pain, and ice and cold. It's grim up in the north. Hey, Alexi, how you doing? You gonna get some dance moves in this morning? Oh, Kiri, I thought I had a black walnut growing at our place. Turns out it was not. It may be a soapberry. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Black walnuts are cool. The problem with black walnuts is they contain a natural herbicide that kills a lot of broadleaf plants around them. So grasses grow okay. Excuse me, and some bushes. But if you have like a garden or landscaping and you have the coffee burp, black walnut tree dropping leaves on it, eventually that landscaping, that garden will die. We discovered that the hard way. All right, Dana. So you said this is a month to find lion's mane. Is it mostly if it rains, or is it possible to find now? It hasn't rained up here for a couple of weeks or so. Yeah, you need rain. You need rain. You need moisture, because what that does. So mushrooms reproduce by spores, individual cells that then just eventually grow into new mushrooms. Well, they grow into the mycelium that spreads through the substrate. In the case of lion's mane, dead wood. And then when the weather is good, it puts the part. So we got a tree, and it comes out of the tree and drops more spores. The reason you need the rain is those spores need moisture, and so the mushroom isn't going to just go and produce the spores when there's no moisture around. So it's like an individual live cell that needs to plop down on some moisture, go somewhere and go, okay, this is a good spot, and we'll start growing here and have enough moisture around it. So otherwise it just dries up and dies. This is running. Hey, Julie. Good morning. Mike. Hello. Jackie. Howdy, howdy. Johnny. Hello, hello. All right. Let's see. Okay, a little better today. Good, 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 Henry. But yeah, you need the moisture for the mushrooms usually, because they reproduce by the spores, which need moisture. Otherwise, they die. Okay, here's Ernest Tenaha at Big Bend. I was recommended. Okay, I need to check that out. Okay, that's in Big Bend National Park, right? Yeah, National Parks government. So I'll be in the state park, but we'll see. Good question. What type of salt do you pack the fruit in? Morton's actually, it wasn't even Morton's. It was just like the store brand, regular salt, no iodine. So just your basic salt. Now, sea salt would be even better, but it does take a lot of salt to pack them up. So sea salt has more minerals in it, but I just use the regular non-iodized. Okay, good. Henry, yeah, they are soft due to design. I'm in the process of upgrading my brake system, larger master cylinder, stainless steel brake lines, bigger brake front and rear disc brakes, conversion in the rear, and master cylinder from a Toyota Sequoia. Now that sounds like some stopping power. Okay, but good to know they're kind of soft. They're supposed to be soft. There we go. Kelsey, finally got my 2005 Chevy Silverado up to par. Hopefully get another 3,000 miles out of her. 3,000 or 30,000, or because 3,000 is nothing. But again, with the one that old. So what is the Tacoma right now? I got 225,000 miles on it. I'm hoping I can get it to 350,000 miles. We'll see. I will say younger weather hates it. Mini weather love driving the truck. Younger weather hates it. And so she's trying really hard to convince us we should sell it and get something a little sportier. I don't see that happening. I think I'd sell the 4Runner first. My nose is running. Okay, pardon me a second. I, too, am still fighting the dregs of that cold. I'm back. All right. Let's see. And you know I need to pay rent. Pay you still. Don't forget. Okay, you're talking to Kiri. Good. Miles. Yep. 30,000. Okay, let's see. Sent you a pic. If you can share it in the stream. Let me see here. How did you send it? Did you send it via Facebook? That might be the best option. Trying to bring up a picture from Melanie. And oh, okay. So very slow. The computer doesn't really like being out here. Oh, okay. Photo. Show me the photo, dang you. What is going on? Oh my. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this. Share. For those of you wondering what winter looks like, share screen. Brave Tam. Here we go. Winter in a truck stop in Missouri. F that. That does not look like a place I want to be. That does not at all look like a place I want to be. So there you go. There's winter in Missouri. Enough to keep the trucks parked. All right. That's just the thing of which nightmares are made of. So I'm getting out of there. All right, Kimberlyn, have a good one. Have a good day. Take care. Remember, you are Robo Battle Chief, War Chief, and you just have to eat the baby food to keep the organic parts nutritionalized. Yeah. I have fermented lemon rinds in salt and then dehydrated them, spun them up in the Vitamix, and it makes a great chicken rub. Oh, yeah. Oh, I bet. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, that's in the national park. Yeah, so we probably won't get over there next time. Okay, is it ever good to use iodized salt, or is it just better to stay away from it? No, you should use iodized salt for like cooking and eggs and all that sort of thing, because your body needs iodine, and a lot of people are lacking iodine, and so they're having all sorts of thyroid issues because they're lacking iodine. So definitely go with iodized salt to get iodine. But when you're doing food storage of some sort, so salted pork, salted kumquats, that sort of thing, the iodine can impart weird colors and over time some weird flavors. So for like sauerkraut or salted kumquats or things like that, use non-iodized salt. But in your cooking, you're making foods and so forth, totally ionized salt, because the body needs the iodine. And since most of us no longer live along the coastal areas of the world, we're not getting the where you get the seaweed and ocean fish and all that sort of thing. We're probably not getting enough iodine. So iodized salt, definitely an important part of the diet. It's just for food, salt fermentation type stuff that it causes problems. Let's see. Oldest is getting a 2010 Compass. We have sitting at a lot to see if she can fix it. Limp it into the shop where she works at and see what happens to it. Cool. Yeah, she's the one that wants to go into mechanic school, right? Awesome. Hey, Tina. Good morning. Melanie, I don't know what you're hauling, but thanks. That sucks. So people are looking at your picture, Melanie, and going, the picture of the snow, and going, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. And I'm right there with them. Andrea, I lived in New Zealand for 6 years. I no longer like the cold. I can believe it. I like cold. I don't like snow. Snow is just a pain in the ass. Pardon my French. It just no. I It can be, if it were -20 and dry and no snow, well, that would still suck. But let's say it was 20 degrees and no snow, which is probably what it's going to be like at Big Bend. I'm hoping, that will be okay. Oh, well. Oh, Charlie has decided he wants to attend the donut shop every morning he can. Only problem is he sits on my chest and it's hard to breathe. Oh, but it's love. Love takes your breath away. Ah, there we go. My place has boop everywhere. And so we drink. Let's see. I use Lugol's. Okay. Is there no other way to get iodine? Okay, so seaweed. You can eat those seaweed snacks. There and seafood, a number of things, especially shellfish like shrimp and oysters. I believe are high in iodine, but usually it's like sea-based things that normally give our iodine. Some nuts, I think black walnuts might be, but generally the iodized salt is a good way. Now you can get the salt substitute, which is the potassium chloride instead of the sodium chloride, for those of you that have a fear of sodium. So you can look into that. Salty kumquat sounds like a Scottish insult sandwich. Salty kumquat sounds like a Scottish insult. That's my imitation of Sean Connery there. The way to sound like Sean Connery is every S is pronounced like the S in sandwich. Sandwich. Okay, we had winds blowing from Antarctica, but the views were amazing in New Zealand. I believe it. Yep, kelp is available in capsule form and high end iodine. Yep, that'd be a good way. Yep. We are drinking every time anyone says poop. There are two magic words at the donut shop. One is poop, and the other is farkleberry. All right. Okay, do you think I need to possibly use iodine drops for a bit to build up the iodine I've not been getting? Probably not a bad idea. I would still, though. Here we go. I'm going to jump up. Chelsea, keep paying attention to here. So, Alexi, who is super nutrition, we've been eating dulse, which is a type of seaweed. 663% iodine in 1 to 3 cup, and seaweed kids love it. So, yeah, seaweed is a great way. So, seaweed snacks, go to the health food store and see what sort of seaweed they have in capsules. Go to the Asian market and see if you have one around, and see what sort of seaweeds they have there. And that would be better than just straight iodine capsules. Getting it naturally, along with all the other plant phytochemicals and so forth, always going to be a better choice. So I would go that route, Chelsea. So yeah, seaweed capsules, seaweed snacks, that sort of thing. Yep, Lenora. Oh yeah, black walnuts. The hull is basically iodine waiting to happen. I have a black walnut next door. Yep, and your fingers get all stained. It's a cold for me. At 18, I moved to Corpus Christi, and cold there was anything below 50. Yep. And now you're up north. All right, Lily, there you go. You have a big bowl of kumquats I need to do something with. Now, the thing you need to remember, if you're making salted kumquats, you need a plastic lid on the jar, because the metal, the regular canning 2-part ring and platform type thing, those rust away from contact with the salt. So you need a plastic lid. Okay, I've stayed in Big Bend during Thanksgiving in May, but never January. On another note, my coldest was on a boat in the North Sea in February. Oh, that sounds terrible. All right, we need to get the group take in. Yay, group take. So let's do the group take. We got the immune pill. Is you got an active and a not passive, innate immune systems, both of which are supported by the immune pill. We got the brain pill. Wonderful. And this is what we're talking about tonight at Talk Shop Live. So be sure to be here for that. Oh, I love the smell. And there's science showing that smelling the sage also helps increase its powers. So we got the liver pill. I'm getting low on the liver pill. I need another bottle of the liver pill. Gotta keep my liver going. The uric acid pill, for those of you with uric acid buildup in the joints. Luckily, I don't have that issue. The blood pressure pill for help maintaining proper blood pressure. Again, I don't have that issue. The Serenity Pill for increasing feelings of calm and confidence. You don't want me to have more of that. The Libido Pill, because, hey, it's empty. And the Stonebreaker Pill. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Stonebreaker Pill for kidney stones and gallstones. Hello.
Hello. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I now have to wash them all down. Okay. Okay, look up the book Iodine Crisis by Lynn Farrow. I can believe it. Most definitely. Yep, love using iodized sea salt. Like I said, you should be, anytime you're adding salt to food, use the iodized stuff. It's like I said, when you're doing some sort of salt-based fermentation, that you do not want the iodine. Yep, farkleberries, which is a real plant that grows in Texas with yummy little berries. So yeah, I don't know how I can stomach the seaweed straight up. So maybe blending them in the smoothies or capsules. Yeah, smoothies works well. I see. What was it, Jackie, or who had the? Someone had a vomity comment. Yeah, Jackie on the seaweed. I like it. Those like dried seaweed flakes things are really good. Hey, Kate. Good morning. Ooh, a great way to get nutrients from seaweed is to soak them in water and then use the water in something. I've used it in pinto beans. I like that idea. Oh, Lily, I spent my birthday yesterday. It was your birthday yesterday and you didn't get the song. My birthday yesterday talking to take care of my sick hubby and chasing him with Lysol. I do have a wife like that. All right, Andrea, have a good day. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Okay, I have a home canned jar of salsa that I can't get the screw lid off. It won't budge. Any ideas how to get the lid off to save the ball jar? Okay, are you talking the screw part won't budge or the little plate is on there? But usually just lots and lots of hot water on the lid because the metal, the expansion coefficient from heat is greater than that of the glass. So when that lid gets hot, it will expand a little where the glass will pretty much still stay the same size. And it should be a little easier to unscrew then. Science. Oh, give her the song. Give her the song. All right. We're after 8, so I need to get going here. But okay. Just a minute. Okay, Lily, do you want the birthday song? Answer fast. So if Lily says yes, she wants the birthday song, I'll sing the birthday song. Yep, tap around the rim with a knife. For students to succeed, get a bigger knife. All right, we're waiting to see if Lily wants the birthday song or not. I need to keep an eye on the time here, though. Among other things, today is the the completion of the second year of Medicine Man. So pretty excited about that. And so it's kind of fitting that we're starting the Talk Shop Live thing. I'm going to put tonight, 7 p.m. Tonight, 7 p.m. There we go. We heard from Lily yet? Oh, let's see. Ah, okay. All right. Lily wants the happy birthday song. All right. Let me soften up the vocal cords here some. I don't know if I've sung this since I had the cold, but we'll see. All right. Okay. Those of you with earplugs in, take them out. Those of you who are listening at work, you probably want to turn the volume down. Okay. It's not that it's obscene or anything. It's just loud. All right, Lily, this one's for you. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Lily! The tribe really loves you! Ah! Okay, I'm dizzy. Wow, I've actually turned color. All right. On that note, I'm going to run and hide from my neighbors. I probably just woke up their baby Liam. So, all right, everyone. Hopefully, I see you all tonight. Talk Shop Live. You gotta if you can type in comments in there, and the producer will feed your questions to me, and so that'll be awesome. Special deal if you show up during the live show that's not available during the non-live portion. So very important to go to the live one. But we'll be talking about the brain pill. So I hope to see you there. All right. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow morning, and it'll be just as good. Well, maybe not just as but you know. All right, everyone. Have a good one. Mom, Dad, love you. Tribe, love you. End broadcast.